Hey, good evening, everyone. TJ Alls, I-45 now, coming to you live from Galveston, Texas. You can hear the noise in the background those of you have been also watching our live stream of the Fat Tuesday Parade. I'll be doing election coverage here in Galveston as well throughout the night. So it may get a little rowdy in the background, but we'll be giving you the results throughout the night. Now, polls were scheduled to close at 7 o'clock, but only if those did not have voters in line. We have not gotten confirmation that all the polls have closed as of yet. We don't expect our first results to come until about 8 o'clock tonight. And if it comes sooner, obviously, we will cut in throughout the night. And that's how we're going to do this. We'll cut in when we have new results to give you throughout the night. Obviously, the big races we're watching are in Galveston County. You have the race for county treasurer. That's Kevin Walsh against Hank Doogie and Janet Hoffman. A lot of discussion on that one. Also coming out of Galveston County is the state reps race. That's also part of Chambers County, and that will be the GOP primary between Patrick Gursky, Dr. Abel Longoria, Terry Leo Wilson, and Dr. Gina Smith on the GOP side. We'll be getting those results. All those four candidates are looking to replace Mays Middleton, who's running for State Senate District 11 after Larry Taylor decided he wasn't going to run for re-election. So with that, Mays Middleton will be facing off against Bob Mitchell, Dr. Robin Armstrong, and Bianca Gracia for State Senate District 11. We'll be following that throughout the night as well. There's also a race for County Commissioner Precinct 4 in the GOP primary, Ken Clark, and he has a challenger in that, and we will be Matt Robinson. Dr. Matt Robinson is challenging him in that race, and we'll see in that primary. There is no Democrat running in that. And in most of the races we'll be covering tonight, it's going to be mainly GOP primary heavy as we go throughout. About the only contested Democratic race is going to be that of the Democratic primary for U.S. Congress District 14. Now, Randy Weber has 3 contestants on the GOP side, but he's expected to run away with that still here tonight. But it's going to be on the Democrat side. We'll see who faces Weber coming up in November. Again, we'll be following all of those. Again, you can hear in the background as we are down on Post Office Street tonight. If those of you who have been watching our live streamcast of the Fat Tuesday Parade, as we're doing in partnership with Visit Galveston tonight, I'll be providing you the election coverage. I'm just out inside from that parade here tonight. So we'll be following these throughout the night as we get results. I just talked to Galveston County election results supervisors, and they said that not all the polls have closed yet. They'll be releasing results. We'll have those here for you. We're also following in Harris County, both the GOP and Democratic race for Harris County Judge, as well as Precinct 2 County Commissioners race there as well. Mainly a very contested field, the GOP field, and we'll be following those throughout the night. So how we're going to divide this up, we're going to focus on Galveston County early in the night, and as we go, we'll start mixing in those races in Harris County that affect our viewership, and that's mainly, as I said, the county judge race, and then also the county commissioner precinct 2 race, both GOP and the Democratic primary, as well as the sheriff's race along the way as well out of Harris County. But mainly we're going to be focused on the Galveston County races, or the primarily Galveston County races. That'll be Texas Senate District 11, Mays Middleton, Bob Mitchell, Robin Armstrong, and Bianca Gracia running in that on the GOP primary. There is no Democrat running, so the winner of this primary goes on to win the election. And then Texas State Rep 23 race, that's to replace Mays Middleton there, Patrick Gursky, Dr. Abel Longoria, Terry Leo Wilson, and Dr. Gina Smith are the 4 running in that. And as all those 2 races I just mentioned to you, good chance we're going to see a runoff in both of those races, so we'll have another round of that. Maybe a runoff as well in county treasurer's race, and again, that's incumbent Kevin Walsh in the Republican primary versus Hank Doogie and Janet Hoffman. There is no Democrat running in that as well. Should point out, and so the winner of that will go on. Should point out that in Texas House District 23, there is a Democrat, and that is Keith Henry, Texas City Commissioner. He is running unopposed in that, so he is going to wait to see who he gets to face off in November from the GOP primary. Again, polls were scheduled to close at 7. They have not all closed yet. We won't get our first results until all the polls are closed. I just talked to Dwight Sullivan, the county clerk in Galveston County, about that. So when we get those results, that's when we'll chime in again with the results. I'm TJ Alds. Stay with us all night. I-45 now will be bringing you the best coverage today.